Hi. I want to tell you about smart pots, also called air pots, and in our household we call them fabric pots. So here's some that we have here. We have varying sizes. These have strawberries in them, so hopefully those come back when it's warm. And with an air pot or a smart pot, a fabric pot, what's different is that the plant will grow, and as the roots go down and out and fill the pot, when they reach the edge and feel the air, come, in contact with air, it stops growing. Whereas with a plastic pot, what will happen is the roots will grow, and when they hit the sides, they will start spinning. And they will end up becoming very root bound. The roots tie into each other, and they end up overcrowding the pot significantly and hurting the plant. The plant can't survive that very well sometimes. So with this, instead, the roots reach out and they fill and they vine, and when they reach the sides, they hit oxygen, they stop growing. That also allows the plant to have more oxygenation, because plants actually need a fair amount of air, and so plastic pots do not allow for that. And it makes it a lot easier to transplant plants. So if you want to grow small plants and eventually transplant them into, the ground or a yard, then having a smart pot is an excellent thing. And it could be smaller than this for smaller plants, because then the roots are very easily, you transplant the plant out, the roots into the ground, and the roots just start growing again and spreading once they're covered with the soil. And compared to if you had a plastic pot and the roots are all bound into it, we end up damaging plants a lot when we try to pull those roots apart. Sometimes we rip the bottom off the roots of the root bound piece. So yeah, there's better drainage with these pots, so then there's less molding. The plants get more air, they end up producing better, it's easier to transplant them. They last longer. These end up getting broken a lot around here with our kids and my husband. So the fabric pots last a lot better. Now, pro tip, we have found all of our pots really cheap. In Colorado, the cannabis and hemp industry cannot reuse smart pots, and they sell them dirt cheap, or other people who have collected them from those places sell them dirt cheap. So you can look on Craigslist. Be safe and smart and all that with, dealing with stuff on Craigslist and dealing on the internet. So, but we were able to get a ton of pots for like $1 or $2 a piece, looking around for them really cheap. So good luck.